Hey guys, welcome to today's video. It's going to be an empties video. So I'm basically going to be going through the products I finished up and sort of telling you whether I repurchased them or why I didn't like them or why I did like them. Basically just giving a sort of mini review on each one. So I'm just going to get started. I've got quite a few bits. The first thing I have is this dry shampoo. This is the Girls Only Hair Care Dry Shampoo for dark and deep brown. I'm pretty sure I got this in Tesco. I don't know if it's like a Tesco brand or what, but I love my Batiste dry shampoo. I showed it in my March favourites. I thought I would get this because it was so cheap and it's also got the tint in it, but I found that it definitely didn't live up to the Batiste. It didn't really leave much of an impression on me, but I did use it all up. I always have quite a lot of sort of shower products because I feel like I go through those really quickly. And I've got this sort of shower gel here. This is from Spa and it's the Passion Fruit Shower and Bath Gel. And I loved this. This just felt like I was showering in Rubicon and it was amazing. Like, I just love the smell of it. It's just really fruity. I just really enjoyed using it. It always made my shower feel like really like zesty and refreshing and stuff like that. So I just really liked this. It's definitely something I want to repurchase. I just didn't want to get rid of it when it ran out. I was so upset because it just smells so good. I have a bit of a blast from the past product in here. It's an impulse spray and I feel like these remind me of high school. I still love this one. I don't really buy these anymore, like I wear perfume more. But I still think that these definitely have their place and they're just a really good everyday sort of just spritz. And this one is so good. This is the Pear and Jasmine Sweet Smile one and I love this scent. I'm pretty sure I have like a couple more backups of this because I really like this one. And this is so cheap. You can get it for £1 or like £2 or something. And they last quite a long time. I find that everyone likes this scent. It's just so universal and it just smells so good. I've got baby wipes as usual. Some Dove deodorant. This is my favourite. Well, I love the Go Fresh Dove deodorant. This is the pomegranate and lemon verbena scent. I quite liked this. I usually get the lemongrass one or the cucumber one, but I thought I'd try this one out just for a change and it was good. Obviously I have Sanctuary Spa Minis as always. My pore refining toner. I think this is my last one that I used up. I do like this. I'm probably not going to get it again because it's not my favourite toner. But then also the product which I've talked about so much. I think this was in my February favourites. It's the Illuminating Moisture Lotion. I love this as a day cream. It's just really good. And I've even purchased a full size now, so I'm going to be using this for a while. I've got another cream. This is a night cream from Olay. It's the Olay Essentials Double Action Nourishing and Regenerating Sensitive Night Cream. And I used it all up. It's all gone. I did like this. I thought I'd get an Olay night cream because I tried one before and I quite liked it. This probably wasn't my favourite one I've tried. Maybe because it's for sensitive skin it wasn't as sort of thick. But it was okay and I feel like these are just always a good option if you're on a budget because they're around, I think I might have got this for £5 actually. They're really cheap and they're a decent sized tub. This is like 50ml and it will just last you a good few months. So I really liked it for that, can't really complain too much. I have a Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. This is just got a bit grubby so I thought I'd get rid of it. I have these quite a lot in my empties videos. I think because they're a bit cheaper I do tend to sort of throw them away once they get a bit grubby, whereas with a beauty blender I'd probably try and take better care of it to really keep it because it's more expensive, so I get my sort of money's worth. I feel like I kind of want to invest in a beauty blender soon because I haven't had one for a while and they are really good. I got a new one of these. I actually bought two and my first one feels like it's already like soaked up so much product. I think because I kind of use them with more liquidy sort of BB cream type things, which I have to show in a minute, but I think that sometimes sort of ruins them because they really absorb that product and just sort of get in the sponge. So maybe this is better for sort of thicker foundations that you want to share out rather than a liquidy foundation already, but I just love that it blends so quickly, so I don't know, but I do really love this. I find that the results are always gorgeous. And I have my adored Garnier BB cream. This is the combination to oily skin formula and this is in the shade Light and I feel like I've talked this to death, but I love it. It's just my perfect everyday go-to base. It gives me just that light layer of coverage and I just love the finish. It's so natural, it's my favourite. I don't really love a matte finish and I don't love a really dewy finish either, and I find that this is the perfect in-between. And it's fairly long lasting, like it does me a good working day. It wouldn't really go day to night, that kind of thing, but I just love the finish of it and I just can't be without it. I wasn't planning to repurchase this straight away because I have so many other foundations which I need to use up, but as soon as I was like down to my last drop I couldn't do it. So I actually got my mum to get me a new one today because she was going to Boots, and I actually got her to use my Boots Advantage points, so I felt a little bit less guilty about it. But yeah, I just had to use it. I've got it on today. I have it on in a lot of my videos because I love how it looks on my skin. And on camera I feel like you can wear a more full coverage base and it's not as noticeable, but in person this is my favourite go-to, and I always feel comfortable in it. It's just that perfect amount of coverage for me and the perfect finish, and it's just so thin and lightweight. It's the best. I have a few cleansing products in here. The first one is my Body Shop Chamomile Silky Cleansing Oil, and this is another one I mentioned in my March favourites, yeah, my most recent favourites, and this is the one I finished up, so I already have a new one in my bathroom. So like I said in that video, I sort of used up the majority of this, left it for a while, went back to it, fell back in love, and then ran out like in a week or two. So I had to get it again. I absolutely love it. It's such a good sort of budget oil cleanser which removes all waterproof makeup really easily. You just sort of take it, rub it on your dry skin and just really work it into the lashes, and waterproof mascara comes straight off. So I love this, it's one of my favourites. And then I also have this little sample of the Murad Essential C Cleanser. I got this in a Look Fantastic box, I think. I really liked it. I used it as my second cleanse, like after that oil or a balm or something, and just to remove my face makeup, but I just really liked the consistency of it. It's like a more gel-like texture and it smells really good. It's definitely very citrusy, sort of the orange feel to it. I really like this. I kind of want to get the full size. It is quite pricey, but either like another sample size or a full size, because I did really like it. So once I'm done with a few like other cleansers, I think I might go to this one again, because yeah, I just really enjoyed how it felt on my skin. So this gets a thumbs up from me. I have my MAC Fix Plus in here. I feel like I had this product for ages, and it was another one that like I had it for ages. I didn't use it all the time, but once I ran out of it I kind of miss it. So this is just a really good sort of finishing spray, and a really good thing to sort of spray onto shadow to intensify them, and like pigments, that kind of thing. It's just a really great versatile product and I really like it. It's not one of the most expensive things from MAC as well. I think it's like £15, so I probably will repurchase this in the future. I have a few setting sprays and that kind of thing that I'm using right now, so I probably won't get it straight away, but I'm sure I'll go back to this eventually. I also have this Balance Me Wonder Eye Cream, which I've mentioned a few times. It's really good for sensitive skin. It says it's 99% natural, and I have another one and I've used up a few samples and stuff. I really like this. And then I have my Maybelline Dream Smooth Primer. Did I use this all up? Pretty much, there's a tiny bit in there. This is one of those sort of silicone-y type primers. I did actually quite like it. It's not my favourite primer, but it definitely smooths out the skin and just sort of gives a good base for your foundation. If you're looking for something cheap, this is decent. I don't mind it, but I'm probably not going to get it again. I definitely haven't found a drugstore primer that I absolutely love. I definitely prefer my high-end ones, but this was okay. It took me a while to go through, but I'm sort of glad I finished it up. I have another Caudalie lip conditioner. I've had one of these in my empties before. I always finish them right up. I got my first one when I was in France and I fell in love with it, and I've repurchased it a couple of times before, and it's just a really good lip balm. I already have another one open. I've actually been trying out some others recently, but this is a good one for sort of a bit of a longer lasting hydration to the lips. You don't have to reapply it loads and loads. I still like to apply it quite a lot. It has a really nice scent, but it has no colour or anything. It's just a really good balm like to throw on during the day. And then I have this mini of the Vichy Aqualia Thermal Light Cream. It's a really hydrating just sort of cream. This is a really small sample. I swear this had like one use in it, but I've used up another sample. I think I mentioned this in a favourites video. My February favourites, I think. I've already got the full size. Haven't opened it yet. And this is the light formula. I kind of want to try like the original formula if you see like the difference, but I really like the light one, so I'm sort of happy with this for now. And then I have this box of lashes in here, and there's one in there which is a bit all mangled. A little bit. That's probably wearable, but obviously I only have one, so I won't use this again. But these are the Revlon Defining Lashes, and they're just really natural lashes, and I really like them. This came in like a 2-pack, which was really good. And I loved these because it sort of didn't really look like I was wearing lashes, but they really beefed up my natural lashes, which aren't amazing, but these just gave the perfect amount of volume I like, because if I wear like a strip lash, I like it to look like I'm not really wearing a strip lash. I don't know, I just don't really like to go like full glam very often. It's quite unusual for me to want to do that, and these were just the perfect sort of lashes that I would be happy to wear out and not worry that people would be thinking, oh my gosh, she's got fake lashes on, because these are just a really great natural, but they definitely add something, because sometimes if they're sort of too natural, they sort of don't add anything, but these definitely add something. I definitely think there's a possibility I'll pick these up again in the future. It's number 91148. I've not got too many more products to go. I have in here my Soap & Glory Kick-Ass Concealer, and this just fell apart completely. It's like all just gone. I actually finished the powder. I really liked the powder. I think that's something I definitely want to use again. I know they have it in a bigger pan. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same though, because this one was white, and I know that the one in the bigger just pan on its own is yellow, and I don't know if that comes up on the skin. I'm not sure. If you've tried it, then maybe let me know. And I also just popped out these concealer pans and put them in a palette, so this is sort of half and empty. But I did really like the powder, and I really like this product in general. I feel like it is a really good bargain, because it's only £10 and you kind of get 3 products in here. You get a yellow toned concealer and a sort of salmon toned one as well, which is just really versatile. Often I would just mix the two, because I found that that was what worked best for me. But yeah, I really liked this product. I might get it again in the future. I loved that powder. I remember really liking it. It's actually been a while since I used it up. I have a L'Oreal Micellar Solution, and I think it's just called the Micellar Water now. This one I've had for ages. I used to use this to take my makeup off at night, but I don't really do that anymore. But I do really like it. It's one of my favourite micellar solutions from the drugstore. And then I randomly have this hand wash. This is the Nivea Honey and Oil Liquid Hand Wash, and I put this in here because I really liked it. I love the packaging. I think it looks really nice, because it's just Nivea, so it's not too expensive, but it just looks really good, and it smells so nice. I love the smell. That's the main reason that I put this in here. I'd love to get this again. It just smells like honey, and that's really good, so I really liked that. I have a couple of hair mask type things. This one is from Herbal Essences. It's the Hello Hydration Deep Nourishing Intensive Mask. This is the coconut one for dry and damaged hair, so you can see I used all of that up. I kind of just use this as a normal conditioner a lot of the time. If I wanted something a bit more intensive, I'd leave it on, but sometimes I just put it on and wash it out like a normal conditioner. I do like it. It's a really good mask just for something cheap to get from the drugstore, from like a supermarket or that kind of thing. It's just really easy to get a hold of, so I like that about this. And then I also used up this little Beauty Protector sample. I think I had this in my last empties as well. I love Beauty Protector. It's like a Birchbox exclusive brand, I think, but I just love the scent of it. It's so good. And this was a really nice hydrating hair mask as well. Might get this again in the future with like some Birchbox points or something. Finally, I just have another shower gel. This is the Imperial Leather Relaxing Shower Cream with lavender and night blooming jasmine, and it was just sort of like a lavender type colour, but a cream rather than a gel. Quite liked it. Went through it really quickly though. And then finally I have 2 mascaras, and unfortunately neither of them I really particularly liked. I feel like I only used them both like a couple of times, so maybe I didn't give them a full try, but I feel like with a mascara you can often tell straight away, and I think I let each of them dry out a little bit and tried them again, and I still didn't really like them. So this first one was something I just bought. I was like, it's so cheap, I might as well just try it. This is the Essence All Eyes on Me Waterproof Multi-Effect Mascara, and this was like a couple of pounds. The brush is like just really plastic, kind of fine, like not too big, not too small, but I tried this on my lashes and it just didn't hold a curl, and it's waterproof. That's my minimum requirement for it to hold a curl, if it's waterproof. And the other one is also waterproof. It's the No. 7 Extreme Length Waterproof Mascara, and this came in like a free gift. So it's just a mini, and it's got one of these sort of spiky ones, and again, just didn't do it for me. Neither of these really held a curl particularly well, didn't really lengthen my lashes, so I wasn't really impressed with either of these. I'm quite fussy with mascara because my lashes just don't respond to that many mascaras, but yeah, I didn't really like either of these. Definitely didn't use up much of the product, but they've just sort of dried up a bit now. I've had them for a while, so I thought I should chuck them away. Okay, that's it for this empties video. I always find that even when I feel like I don't have that many empties, the videos always get quite long, so hopefully I've managed to edit this down quite a bit and it's not too long. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you've tried any of these products or what you've been finishing up recently, and leave me a comment. And if you want to see more videos from me, then don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!